Hello and welcome to another video at Prof. Paul B. In this video we'll be continuing where we left off, and we will be looking at this program that we just wrote that has our friend Bobby go around and pick up the things that are around him. So let's just take a quick look. And he does the job. Okay, so let's take a look at the code. Remember that a couple things. One is we created a turn right method so that we didn't have to put this code in line all the time. So the turn right, it's a static method, turn right, and it accepts one parameter, a robot type, and we're going to call it the variable name that's going to be used within the method is robot with a small r, and here's where we're actually using that variable name here, and here's where we're telling that robot to turn left 3 times by being inside the for. The reason we could have said Bobby here, but that is not good programming practice, because this method will work on any robot. As long as you pass the robot, properly initialized robot, to this method, it will make that robot turn left 3 times. So to emphasize that it's for generic robots, we put a generic name, robot. Okay, so this is the code that we had. So it's a lot of code, and if we just take a look, at the problem, that when we can take a look right here, we see that the robot has to do this line, it's going to turn, has to do this line, has to turn, has to do this line. So what we're going to see is there's a pattern. We see a pattern. See, we do a line, turn, do a line, turn, do a line. So it's going to pick, move, turn, pick. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So we have Bobby move. So remember, we separated out the first part where Bobby got to the first corner. So the top right corner. So here's Bobby.move, brings him up to the top center, turn right, turns him east, picks the thing that's there, moves. Now he's at the right. Now Bobby is at the top right corner, and he is facing east. So if we want him to face south, then we have to turn right. So we'll make him face south. So we'll turn right Bobby. And then we're picking, we're moving, picking, moving, turn right. Then we're picking. Let's see, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 lines of code getting repeated. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So Bobby.pick thing. Okay, let's take a look. Should still do the same thing. All we did was introduce spaces. Yes. Okay. So we have these 1, 2, 3. We have 3 blocks that are essentially doing the same thing. So what we can do is we can wrap these in a for statement. Oops, int I equals 0, I is less than 3 or 4. No, actually 3, because 0 counts for 1. 1 is and 2. Okay, so that'll go 3 times. And I plus, close this off, open our braces, and we just copy, cut, and paste. And here we select all and hit tab, and that's going to tab everything over. So we have that. So then we wouldn't need these 2 because they're automatically taken care of in our for. So now let's see what we can do. And let's see if we're still doing everything we're supposed to be doing. Oh, we're still, okay. So the for, inside this for, we're doing each line inside the for statement. Okay, there's a couple things that there's a few different ways of actually doing this for. You could also, if you preferred, you could actually navigate Bobby here, face him east, and then start and have more, actually probably have everything in your for statement except for going up here. But you could do all four. But right now, just because of the problem statement and that we're in the middle, we're starting up here, and we might as well be most efficient with our moves, is these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. One, pick, turn, until we got here, and until we turned, we put that outside of the for loop, and then we started the loop once we're here ready to do these 3. Okay, so that's what that's part of. And last but not least is after we've gone here, if we don't put this pick thing, let me just recompile it. It will do everything. Except when it gets to the top, it does the turn, but it won't pick the thing. Okay, so that's why we have this pick thing that's outside of the loop. Okay, one thing I do want to mention at this point, though, is you'll notice we have a turn right here, and that turn right we're also repeating inside the loop. Well, what we can do is we could actually, because remember that turn right was, I'm going to go slow. The first turn right, or actually this turn right here, is this one, the one that he just completed now. Well, if we want that to be part of, we can put that part of the loop. What we can do is we can just do I'll comment it out. Commenting is also a very good friend of the programmers. Okay, I'll comment it out. And right now the problem is we're turning right at the end. So let's take a look at what's going to happen if we just comment that out and leave it as is. Oh, see, we're not turning right because we're turning right at the end of the loop. So if we take this one, cut, paste, and put it at the beginning of the loop. Now let's take a look. See, now we're doing it. The only thing that's different is, remember, at the end, previously we had Bobby facing east, and now Bobby's facing north, but there's no requirement as to which direction Bobby would be facing. So in essence, what we've done by putting the turn right into this turn right, by putting the turn right that's in the loop at the top instead of at the bottom, we've effectively been able to remove one more line of code. So we see that by introducing this for statement, we saved ourselves a lot of coding, and it looks a lot neater, and we have a pattern, and that's represented by this for statement. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned. We'll be getting more videos soon. Have a great day.